Hello, it's Reviews Day Tuesday, and today I am going to review the opening episode of Doctor Who Series 10, The Pilot. I'm not going to be reviewing every episode of this series. I will probably review the series as a whole when it ends, but it's been so long since there's been a new series of Doctor Who, and I kind of just wanted to celebrate that and also celebrate having a new companion, so that's why I'm reviewing this episode. So as I say, this is the first episode of Series 10 and it introduces us to Bill Potts. She is working in the canteen of a university in Bristol and the Doctor is lecturing there and apparently has been for a very long time. He is there with Nardole protecting the vault, whatever the vault is, and he starts tutoring Bill. The actual plot seems somewhat unimportant really, but essentially it's about a puddle that's not a puddle, and it takes the form of a woman called Heather who Bill has a crush on, and it chases Bill and the Doctor and Nardole across the universe. But it feels kind of secondary to the introduction of Bill and her life and where she is, and also the reintroduction of the Doctor and Nardole. The episode doesn't have a ton of pace, but I think that's actually quite good. It's a good jumping on point for people new to the show, I think. I mean, new companions are traditionally quite a good place to start watching Doctor Who because you get to discover the world with them. But because this is a relatively uncomplicated story, this is especially good. I mean, Clara, that was a very complicated companion introduction because the Doctor already knew her. And Amy Pond similarly, because in that he met her as a young child and then accidentally left for a long time. I don't think there has been a simple companion introduction since the Russell T Davies days. This felt more like a Rose Tyler or a Martha Jones introduction. Doctor Who can be quite overwhelming and it can get quite lost in its own history, and this episode didn't really do that, so yay. Even so, there was quite a lot of information imparted. There were quite a few throwaway lines and things where now I'm wondering if they will be important later. Stuff about the Doctor's granddaughter. Apparently there are a lot of people going to the Doctor's lectures who aren't students. Little kind of Easter egg type things. There were quite a few questions to be answered, not least why is the Doctor at this university and what is the vault. So that's exciting and promising for later. I think Bill shows a lot of promise as a character and as a companion. I liked her a lot almost immediately. She's smart. I like that she's well versed in sci-fi. She was asking a lot of very interesting questions, like the one about the TARDIS and the name being in English. I could have done without the fat joke, but I like that she's forthright and she has a lot of common sense, and she's quite surprising, and her reaction to the TARDIS was a little bit different. Also, Nardole is growing on me. The problem I have with Nardole is that I don't really remember the episode in which he was introduced. The episode was a while ago, and there haven't been many episodes since then, and there haven't been many allusions to that episode since then, so I haven't really had my memory refreshed. But I did really like his relationship with the Doctor in the Christmas special, the 2016 Christmas special, and I think in this series the relationship with him and the Doctor and Bill is already looking like it's going to be interesting. And I would hope, and I expect to be fair, that we will find out more about Nardole at some point. And I'm looking forward to that because at the moment I don't have many feelings towards him at all. So yeah, I feel like The Pilot was a good episode, a good start to the series. I am almost 100% sure that when we get to the end of the series that this will not be one of my favourite episodes of the run, but I feel like it's done its job very well. Its job of introducing the new companion, introducing the new series, setting the scene and the tone, giving us some questions for later, and also kind of reminding me of what a series of Doctor Who is like, because it feels like it has been 7 years since the last. We're no longer in the realm of the standalone story. We now have an overarching plot for a full series, and I am very happy. I would love to know what you think about this episode and Bill, and also your thoughts and hopes for the rest of the series. As I say, I probably won't be making another Doctor Who review until I review the whole of Series 10 in, I guess, 3 months. I may go back on that though, if there is an episode or maybe a 2-parter or a 3-parter that I really want to talk about. Or I could make a different type of Doctor Who video. If you have any requests for Doctor Who related videos, do let me know. I really want to be involved in and excited about this series of Doctor Who. I feel like in the last couple of years when it hasn't been on regularly, that Doctor Who has become less of a feature in my TV watching life, and I haven't been rewatching the show so much or being as involved in the fandom, I guess. So I kind of want to bring that back. I miss it a bit. It's one of the reasons why I'm very excited about having a new showrunner, because it's just a new world of possibilities, but I'm also very excited about this Series 10. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you later on in the week.